slots, and our live dealers are waiting for you at the table. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action. BetUS, where the game begins.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Boog from the Darion Hopkins Show, man. Hey, man, we got a good show today, man. My boy Mac got some good trivia for us. RC Talks, we here, man. We here, we ready. Yo, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's good, bro? What's good? Went for my boy Mac, man. My boy Mac is running the show today, man. He got some good trivia questions for y'all. Go over some NFL. You know my boy love the NFL, so we're really gonna dig into some NFL today. We got the trivia is gonna be crazy today. It's gonna be crazy, bro. So but we're gonna see what's going on. But yeah, in between time, so as y'all seen today, D-Hop talked a lot of shit yesterday about Vooch being soft, all this. Vooch gets an extension. We'll just see that RC talk. I'm already on it, bro. Damn, you read my man. Come on now, but bro, I don't think they bugging, bro. I don't think they bugging, bro. That's a good move for them. They needed him. Keep him. I'm pretty sure they got Patrick Williams. He's still on a rookie contract. Keep him too. I like that, bro. That was a good move for him. They just need to figure out what they're gonna do at the point guard spot now. Like Lonzo Ball might as well retire. It's over with. He might as well retire. It's done. They need a point guard now. I don't know what the situation was Caruso or what's going on, but they need to get it right and get it together. I don't think they trip at RC, man. Shout out my boy RC Talks, man. Vooch, man, I just said Vooch averaged like 14 last season. 16, if I'm not, matter of fact, it's crazy. He averaged a double last season. Come on now. 16 and 10, 14 and 10, something like that. Come on now. You can't go wrong on that. Not at the center position, bro. You can't beat that. Vooch a baller, man. Then my Timberwolves release. Let's go. My boy is here, man. What's good?
Yeah, you know
man?
what it is, man.
What's good, man? We waiting for Big Mac to tap in, man. He getting his background changed right now.
All right, no worries.
How you doing? How you doing today, man? No mercy.
I'm doing all right, man. Just landing in Chicago, flying in from Tampa. You know how crazy vacation be all the time, man.
Oh, you been turned up, man. You been catching some flights. You been turned up.
Yeah, I got my mom and sisters down in Florida, and then I got my wife's family over here in Chicago.
Okay. What you been thinking about? What's going on lately, man? NBA, NFL. What's your thoughts on anything? Just the news, you know. What Dame? What you think about the Dame situation? Let's talk about that.
Oh my God, that man, he needs to make up his mind right now before that door closes.
I think he's gonna stay. I think he's gonna stay now.
Yeah, I think he will too. I mean, this man just, oh my God, he is just being ungodly annoying right now with the decision making that he's trying to do. It's like, dude, either you want to stay. I mean, Portland's committed to still trying to build a winner around you, which unfortunately they've been doing since they drafted him. They just haven't found the right code yet, and given how stacked that the Western Conference is.
Yeah. Man, I think it's gonna. I mean, maybe like D-Hop was saying before on a couple shows ago. Like, I see them going to get a Paul George, but what if him not being healthy though? And then is that still enough? Is that still enough too? Like, you still like you still because I don't know if Grant's gonna come back. You still need production from Simons. Like Anthony Simons. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope Dame get together. I hope he just come to Philly, man. I hope they figure out something to get him to Philly. But the only thing that's gonna
dangerous combo.
That's gonna hurt that is they're gonna want Tyrese Maxey, bro. Like we were talking about that yesterday. They're gonna want Tyrese Maxey, and it's like I think Philly's kind of falling in love with him right now. He's kind of like the next guy up.
I'm telling you, man, if he goes to Philly, the East could be locked up.
Who we got? Well, Lillard's going. He's going to have to go. Big Mac. We got Big Mac in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
Yes, boy. Oh, you got what's going on, man?
Yeah, I was trying to get it adjusted. It ain't great, but it'll do. It'll do.
You good? You good?
I was like,
boy. Hey, well,
how long you been started on the show?
Oh, we only been on a couple minutes, probably good 5 minutes. I was talking to RC. We were talking about a little talk about the Bulls re-signing.
Right.
You know, just
So y'all know it's Mac Takeover episode.
Yes, sir.
Episode. You know what I'm saying? So first we gonna get it started with some trivia. We gonna start with some NBA trivia, right?
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna give you an easy one to start the show with, right? Who is the leading scorer with the most points in Hornets franchise history?
Leading scorer, Hornets.
Kind of want to give the obvious answer and say Muggsy Bogues.
Is it Kemba?
No. It's Kimba. Kimba Walker.
Yo, come on, man.
Let's go.
That was my second intuition.
Let's go, Kimba Walker.
Second intuition.
All right. You know. I like that you got that one. So I'm between you two, y'all should be able to get this one. All right. So when was the last time 3 players in the league averaged over 30 points, and who were the players?
30 piece. In the regular season or just in this host?
I believe it's regular season.
I'm trying to think.
Curry got to be one of them.
Yeah, I know Curry got to be on there. I know KD would probably.
No. It's 3 guys in the same year.
All in the same year?
All in the same year. All average 30. The last time it was done.
Ooh, hold on. That might be a throwback. Is it though?
You said, is it who?
I know. I'm trying to think. Is it a throwback? But I'm like, is it a throwback? Because
this would now be considered a throwback.
Okay. That's tough.
So I'll give you a hint. It's in the it's in the 2000s. It's in the 2000s.
Okay, so Kobe definitely got to be in that category then.
Yeah, Kobe.
I'll give you that. Yes, Kobe is one of them.
Bron probably wasn't average at 30 when Kobe was average at 30.
Bron was one of them.
Damn. And who would be the last player?
Oh, come on. And you know what, Bud? We've been going back and forth about him a lot here lately.
Oh, James Harden?
No. In the early
damn, I wanted no. It couldn't. AR wasn't playing then. I don't think.
All right. It's 2006. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Allen Iverson.
Ooh, that was a good one. I wanted to say AR, but I was like, damn.
Honestly, as soon as you said 06, my mind instantly went to Dwayne Wade.
All right. Now we're gonna get to the football talk. Let's get to some football talk.
Let's get it,
guys. What's up, Anthony Price? What's up, RC? We're gonna get to the tight ends. All right. So this is start, bench, and cut. Okay. Mark Andrews, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts.
All right. So I already went through this because I wanted to piss everybody off. So I'm starting Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bench Kyle Pitts. I gotta cut your boy. I gotta cut Andrews. Man, I love Andrews, but I gotta keep Kyle. We need some young guys in there.
It's like what they say, cutting your nose off in spite of your face. I mean, look. For me, obviously, it was easy for me. I'm taking Andrews. I'm benching Kittle. I'm cutting Pitt. I mean, listen. Other than Kittle and Kelsey, Mark Andrews' numbers can't be touched by nobody else.
And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess we
No,
haven't really
without
seen
question.
Kyle Pitts either at his full potential because it's like, yeah. So I can respect that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm honestly going to have to go with Kittle, Andrews, and Pitts. Start, cut, bench. Or start, bench, cut, whatever.
Yeah, no.
I
All
like
right,
that.
all right. Let's see. Ooh, you cutting Andrew? Come on, Anthony. Come on, that hurts.
What?
That hurts.
Come on, that's what I say. I would have keep Pitts too, man. You got to keep Pitts.
Like,
Wow.
nah, bro. Just off the ability to find
Not-
open spaces is one of the main reasons why Andrew's my number one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
And then I guess too, you gotta think like, well, go ahead. I'll let you go ahead. We get.
Oh no, go ahead, finish.
I was like, then you gotta think too, like Andrews, bro, is basically the best fucking hands on y'all team, kind of like, bro. He's the fucking tight end. Like that's you gotta. He holds the offense down as far as passing on that offense. I feel like.
I mean, but
yeah.
bro, when you got a tight end that can get over 1,100 receiving yards and he misses 3-4 games, bro, come on, bro, you got to recognize that, bro. And double-digit touchdowns. I mean, like I said, most wide receivers ain't pulling his yards. So I mean, that's why I said like it's hard, man. It's hard, and that's why I put it together. All right, so the next set of tight ends, you got Dalton Schultz, T.J. Hawkinson, and Dallas Goedert. Now this is spicy.
I was ready for this.
These are dog.
I'm taking TJ first. I'm taking Dallas on the bench. I don't have to say no more. I'm taking TJ first though, bro. And it's crazy because I would just look at this. He had 129 targets for 86 receptions. Like, bro, this man is. He was right under Kelsey.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Listen, you took it right out of me.
Jared Goff on the Lions, too, bro.
Yeah.
My God.
Golf a baller, man. Y'all golf gonna turn up this year, man.
We all agree on the same one. We all agree on that pick.
Darion was good, bro. Was good.
Hey, what's up?
Shout out my boy Darion from the Darion Hopkins Show.
Looking for the big dog. Hell yeah! All right, so next, all right. Let's get back into some trivia. I got a bunch of trivia. All right, now let's switch over. Let's get with the NBA. Right? What player retired with over 4,000 rebounds, 4 championships, and played for over 20 years?
Hold on, 4,000 rebounds, 4 championships, and played for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Shaq.
I would say that's the only fucking person I could think of.
Nope, not
Is it Shaq? Shit.
Nope.
What?
4 rings.
You're aiming in the right direction. You're aiming in the right direction.
4 rings.
4 championships.
D-Hop, man. You said don't be saying D-Hop, man, trolling.
Is he still active right now?
No. This guy's been retired for at least 2-3 decades.
Is it Rodman? D-Hop already says it Rodman.
No, it's not Rodman.
Okay.
It's not
He
Rodman.
did know. Okay, D-Hop, you on your bullshit today, man. Shit. Let me think. Okay, 4 championships is what throwing me off.
All right. So we're gonna head up to the Northeast. Right? That's my hint for you. Northeast.
Bill Russell?
No, but you're getting warm. You're getting warm.
Is Larry?
Yeah,
I want to say Tim. I want to say Tim Duncan at first, but I don't know.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
Go ahead, man.
Robert Parrish.
Oh, that was a throwback. I like that. Celtics.
Damn.
Okay, I like that. That was
all
a
right.
throwback.
You know, just because we're doing another throwback, I got another throwback one. Right? Who has the record for the most block shots in a single game? This is 70s. This is 70s.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh. Will Chamberlain?
No.
It wouldn't be. Is it Bill Russell?
No. It's a name that's known, but I wouldn't say like outside of the like average basketball fan's not going to know. But
Shit.
if you've done any deep diving in records, he's definitely one that's going to pop.
Okay.
It can't be Kareem though, right?
No,
we're thinking big boys. We're thinking big boys in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
You already said Paris earlier, so you took one. We already said Kareem.
So I'll tell you the year, 73. 73 was the year.
That was fucking hell of a man. I ain't gonna flex. Let's see who was in the league in '73. Damn.
So again, the question is, who has the record for the most block shots in a game in the NBA? You guys ready for the answer?
Who is it? Wilt?
Nope. It'll be Elmore Smith. Had 17 blocks.
Yeah, you went deep with that one. You went deep in the books.
You went deep
in the books with that one. Okay.
I mean, look,
I like it. Bring
look, I tried to get something that like.
I like
that. I like that. You went through that. Okay.
So now you got to reach Elmore Smith.
I like that.
Elmore Smith. Yes.
I like that.
Yes. All right. So since we're already on the NBA, let's switch it over. We're gonna do the same game. Start, bench, cut.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
I'm already ready to troll.
It basically it's already in the order that it should be.
Because I'm going opposite. I got Kobe, Bron, I'm cutting Jordan. I got Kobe, Bron, I'm cutting Jordan.
That is a ballsy move.
I got Kobe, Bron, I'm cutting Jordan. I gotta have Kobe, gotta have the clutch master. I gotta have Bron, big body, one of the big. I mean, come on, bro. I got like, I'm thinking.
I'll give you the big body, but at the same time, like he still ain't gonna finish them. He ain't gonna.
Hey, look, I got the career stats side by side. Bron played more games than all three of them. Michael Jordan did. He won on points. He got 30 points, but Bron averaged more rebounds, more assists, more blocks, shot better from the field goal, shoot better from three. I mean, come on, bro.
So that's the only thing. Okay, if Michael Jordan would have never stopped playing basketball.
Oh yeah, and did that. Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying like it wouldn't be a conversation because those two rings that Houston got away with wouldn't have happened more than likely.
Exactly.
So you're talking about a complete error. You think differently? You think if Michael Jordan doesn't leave basketball, he doesn't win?
Nah, that Wizards shit. Fuck this. That Wizards shit.
Get the 8 They went 8 straight easily.
Like that. I mean, this is known. Okay, this is known at this point, and it is just like, come on, man. Like, yes. Anthony Price. I'm hoping you talking about Boog in this situation. He is. I can understand cutting Kobe. But you couldn't, you know what I mean? And the whole thing is you can still make the argument the same thing for Kobe. If Shaq would have never left and Shaq would have had the same drive as Kobe, they would have won 8 fucking rings.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no question at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anthony Price, you can't.
Had the kind of determination to practice on his game like Kobe and MJ did, he would easily be the greatest player of all time.
And then I think you got to go eras too. Like that's another reason why I'm throwing Bron in there. You got to think Bron got to play in the 2000s. He got to play the 2010s. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. He got to play damn near in 2 different eras, bro, and he dominated in both.
Yeah, listen to me though. If Michael Jordan got to play, his career started in 2003 with LeBron. Okay, are you shitting the way? He would average 45 damn points a year. He would have done that for almost 15 years, bro.
Oh no, bro! If the
bat, he would still be playing. Come on, man! Like the defense Michael Jordan had to go up against the first 10 years in the league versus the last 10 years of his career, yes, was a lot different. And I'm talking all the way to
it was definitely more physical. There is no question about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. I think LeBron could have played in that era, but LeBron's game would have had to have been a little different.
Yeah.
Would have had to have been a little different, especially like you said, he's not a big contact guy. That's why he didn't play football. That's why he didn't want to play professional football, because he's like, fuck that. Who wants to get their brains knocked loose?
Yeah.
I
mean, hell, Yankee star Aaron Judge had 3 contracts for basketball, baseball, and football, and he went with the safest one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about safest one, having a 90-mile-an-hour pitch hit you in the fucking
I mean, you're
head.
still making highlights out in the outfield. Let's be honest here, though.
I'll take a blindside hit compared to that shit. But no, man. Yeah, that's definitely a spicy take, Bug. That's definitely a spicy take. But yeah, no, like I
got
said,
to, man. You got to.
Great. Like I said, I just for me, Jordan was the most dominant guy. For Jordan is like the Andre Giant of wrestling. Before there was social media, before there was all this, when it was word to mouth, some newspaper, and just your average day guys talking back and forth. Michael Jordan was world renowned, world known. That's why I said, like, if you but let's game, it's tough. It's tough.
I mean, Larry Bird said it best when Jordan dropped 60 on that Dynasty Celtics team. That wasn't MJ. That was God disguised as MJ. Ain't no way somebody is dropping 60 on that Celtics.
But see, I got a question, though. So when you compare eras, though, how many, like, you had a couple players back then, but how many good teams were there? Like, how many good teams were there? You had the Bulls. You get what I'm saying? You might have had the Knicks, but they got their ass bust. You had the Celtics. You had the Lakers. What other teams, like?
You had
what
Utah.
Other teams you really? But
Portland was nasty for a while. I mean, you had the Hornets. The Hornets were nasty.
Yeah, Portland was all right. They was all right. But I just feel like you had those 4 teams.
Even the Heat, the Heat started getting fired.
I mean, they had their little run, Alonzo, but I just feel like you had those 4 teams, and they was just dominating shit through that whole time. It wasn't until the 2000s. I feel like
Pistons. You had there was multiple teams. It wasn't like it was a cakewalk.
But when it came back, come on, bro. If say we was betting back then, right, bro, you know how much money you would get just already before season start. You like, I know the Lakers going to the finals when they got, I know Chicago going to the finals. I know they're going to the finals. You can bet that every year before the season starts. But I know Chicago's going to the finals.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, like I said, again though, that's how good Michael Jordan was.
I mean,
like,
okay,
I'm wrong.
But then you can't talk for this say you can't disrespect Scotty, man.
They instilled the fear of God in them.
Outside of Scottie Pippen, what other top 10 player at their position did he play with?
Yeah, because you can't
try to give the argument about Horace Grant in the first 3 championships. But and you could maybe try to make the argument for Dennis Rodman.
I mean, I won't say that he played with other top 10 players at their position, but he did play with legends. He had other people that are legendary on that team, like even some of the role players like are legendary. Bill Cartwright, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't a dominant, stupid player, but he was legendary for playing good on that team. Like,
Again,
I don't think about
it. Jordan, literally, when you watch the document, I know we all watched the Last Dance document. Jordan elevated. Jordan pushed. Yeah. He said, "If you ain't hitched up to my wagon, your ass is gonna get left."
Yep.
That's what Jordan said. That's why he elevated these guys so much. The whole thing is, you put those guys on other teams. What does their career look like?
Exactly. I mean, who was it? I think it was like Armstrong or Cartwright. He went on record saying, was Jordan an asshole during practice? Yeah. Were we winning games and championships? Yeah, absolutely. So you can't knock winning just because you have a great teammate who's an asshole but wants you to push to be the best you can be, and in the end you're going to win championships. Can't argue that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, it's like a stupid argument of thinking that Robert Horry deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Now, hey.
Oh shit!
If Manu Ginobili deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame, so does Robert Horry.
I mean, no. For me, Robert Horry was the literal definition of right place, right time.
but
Dude couldn't even average 10 points a game. He averaged 7.
But I got a question though. How many times does he do that before it's like, okay, this what he does? You get what I'm saying? Okay, we give you 1 or 2 game winner shots. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
But 5 or 6. You get what I'm saying? You're like, okay, man, this dude, he's clutch. He's clutch, bro.
He's clutch, but either way, I'm saying you take Robert Horry off of the Lakers team from 2000 to 2010.
That's what D-Hop said. That's what D-Hop said.
Even the freaking Rockets would still go back-to-back.
I mean, like I said, I mean, the whole thing was it's like you either have stats or you have some type of accolades. Mm-hmm. And that was the argument with the Fred Taylor. We had the argument where he had the stats, but he didn't really have too many of the accolades. So I wanted to bring up an argument like, okay, so if you're talking about accolades, nothing matters more than rings. He's got more rings than pretty much anybody who matters in the NBA in the last couple decades. So, if you're going to push for mediocre guys to get in the Hall of Fame, like I said, that's why I said Manu Ginobili was my whole thing, is that was my counter to that. Because a lot of people, okay, well, if you don't think Horry deserves, think Manu Ginobili? Well, yeah, man, Manu Ginobili came out, he played his ass off, but absolutely. What did he do during the regular season the majority of his career? Nothing. Because the majority of the regular seasons, he didn't play unless they needed him to.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying, so when you look at them stats started to, start to look mediocre. Mm-hmm. But then you look at his playoff stats and like, hold on, let's separate the two. Now you're like, oh, shit, okay. So that's the only reason why I was making the argument, because, like I said, I wanted something different. I wanted to you have two aspects, two different players that had different types of impacts, but both the championships.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Like I said, though, for me, Robert Horry, he was the literal definition of right place, right time. Like, you could not fake a career better than his.
Bro, yes, absolutely. Let's see. All right, so next we're gonna keep it rolling with the NBA superstars. So again, start, bench, cut. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard.
I love this one. Let me. As I've been killing the road, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm starting KD. I'm benching Kawhi. I'm cutting Curry. No, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
Get the hell up,
because if we going full career, if we're going players, I got me a dominant scorer, one of the best scorers in the game. I got me one of the best defenders. I don't need a small ball guy. Yeah, he gonna shoot a 3. Yeah, he gonna do all that. Somebody put some defense on his ass. He's folded. Point blank. Period. That's how I take it.
That's tough. Because me personally, I'm going Curry, Durant, and cut Kawhi.
Yep, that's my list too.
Best availability is.
We're talking about the greatest 3-point shooter to ever grace the court.
Yeah, I give him all that. But it's still like I'm still taking KD, my starter. I'm still taking. I get you. I get it. But if we're just talking about healthy, if we're going last season, that's different. But if we're going,
last season was.
You get what I'm saying? But if we're going just full career, healthy, I'm taking Kawhi all day. Curry is getting cut. All day I'm taking Kawhi. Who is Curry going to guard?
Depends on the court.
Listen.
Bad defense. Just like I argued to somebody the other day.
It's hard to defend Curry. It is. I don't care what you say. There's only a handful of guys in the league that can do it.
Yep. You had literal players doing the oh my god.
But you still got to take his system into play. You still got to take what Steve Kerr has
Oh my God, what was
what
that
he's
game?
implemented in that offense for him to eat like that. Don't get me wrong, still ball handler, cross you up, shoot a three, bro. We from the same city. I understand, but I'm just saying though, like, he's getting cut, bro.
Nah, man, not for me, not for me. All right, go ahead, no mercy.
Shit, I'm trying to think of that '90s game. It was like right hand green, you know.
Yeah,
Like that is the kind of thing that that is the kind of
Twister,
handles that
Twister.
Curry had.
I think you're talking about Twister.
Twister, that's it. That's it. Man had Chris Paul literally in a twister position. He broke him so bad.
All right, let's do some more trivia. All right, we're gonna do another tricky one. Another tricky one. So the trivia question is, what team has the most steals in one NBA season?
Detroit? Is it Detroit?
No.
That was. That's tough because you're talking about just in all.
So I'll tell you this. It's the late 70s and it's a West Coast team.
The Lakers?
No. It's not. It's you're getting closer.
You're talking about the West. Okay, so we got Utah. No, their defense wasn't that good. You got Portland. You got who I'm missing? San Antonio. Ooh, 70s. Nah, they wasn't that good yet.
Yeah.
Or were they? Who they have in the
Honestly, I
70s
kinda
though?
feel like they probably weren't good until they got the Admiral.
Okay, I'll tell you this. It was not the Spurs.
Okay.
But you're in the
So
region.
that leaves Portland. The 70s is tough, bro. I'm trying to think of who was on the West besides if it's not LA.
Were the Sonics around?
What would you say, No Mercy?
Were the Supersonics around?
No, not the Supersonics.
Okay.
I'm going Portland, man. Fuck it out. I go Portland. I throw in the
It's not Portland. What's your final answer, No Mercy?
I don't know. Denver?
No. So to the question, what team has the most steals in one NBA season? That would be the Phoenix Suns with 1,059 in the 77-78 season.
That was critical. Who was on that team that year? Sun 78.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to switch back over to football. All right.
Let's go.
So in the NFL, in the inaugural season in 1922, how many teams were in the league?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I got that. I got that one. I'm not gonna.
Just shout out an answer.
I go 10 teams.
No, higher.
12.
I'm gonna say 15.
Okay, you guys are close, but 18 teams in the inaugural season.
Who wasn't in the league yet?
I guess 20.
Oh, I didn't grab the list of the teams. That was
good as hell. That was a good question.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go to an NFL topic, right? So now we're gonna switch over to NFL defense. We give offense a lot of love, so we're gonna give defense love. All right.
Oh yeah.
So, to you, which one is more important, the pass rush or the pass coverage?
Personal, I feel like pass coverage.
Why?
Because I feel like if a team could throw the ball on you, like when you're talking realistically, like if you've been on the field, man, it's like you got assignments with blocking. So somebody can miss their assignment, the play get fucked up. But if you can't guard the passes and you just getting beat, then somebody can just throw the fucking ball just deep as hell. Receivers just run under and catch it every time. I'm trying to think of a sorry ass quarterback we were talking about before on the show that that it was back in the day. But I feel like pass coverage. You can have a sorry quarterback and an all right receiver and kill somebody all day. You can have a good ass running back, but if his line doesn't know how to block right, they can still get fucked up. You can
Trent Dilfer.
You can see teams thrive more that could just pass and can't run the ball than more you can see teams thrive that could just run the ball and can't pass.
All right, how about you, Mercy?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say pass rush. I'm a real physical kind of guy. Like, I give pass coverage the credit that it's due, but at the same time, you do not want to give the quarterback that kind of time in the pocket, especially with the kind of quarterbacks that we have in the league.
Awesome. Okay. So me, I believe a small dose of both. I believe there's no exact perfect combination. But the thing is, if you have enough pass rush, it can help your coverage.
Yeah.
And if you have enough coverage, it can help your pass rush.
Yep.
So as long as you give a good dose of both, usually you'll be okay in the league.
Yeah.
Now, again, I like to ask you to see, who favors what.
Yeah.
Now, I know if I ever play Boog, I'm definitely running the fucking ball 90% of the time.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be a coverage guy.
We're going to
double zone in the background.
We're going to cover one man. We're going to cover one man, cover two man, cover one man, cover two man all game.
Okay. Now we're gonna go over to another subject. So I want your guys' top 5. Think about this for a second. The top 5 defenses in the NFL for this coming up year.
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
The top 5 defenses are gonna be.
Oh man, I mean, for me,
number one. I'll start.
Let Matt. Let's hear you first.
Let me start. You think about it. Get your 5 teams. I'm gonna tell you mine real quick, and then we're gonna start with No Mercy, and then go to Boog. So for me, because again, like I made these topics last night, so I got to really kind of deep dive into it. So number 1, right? And I don't think any of us think this is a reach. After watching the tape, after looking at some stats, the 49ers defense.
Mm-hmm.
After really doing, I think with the same guys, most of the guys coming back with a couple of new young additions, and I feel like and they're not done. They could always pick up somebody else. So we'll wait. But as far as like if the season started today, I would bet on the 49ers to bring it home as the top defense. All right.
Fair enough.
My second defense, right, is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. I know. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, but on paper, man, that is a Georgia dog defense. Okay.
They got Georgia defense and Alabama offense.
Yes, and it was hard for me. It's hard for me. All right, so number 3, I'm giving to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, they've been able to over the last 3 years. Their defense has been fucking off the charts, and they just keep getting better. They make good draft picks. They restock through the draft. They pick up smart free agent acquisitions.
Right.
The Steelers, as much as I hate the Steelers, they're damn fucking good. All right. Here's now I did have to put a sneaky, spicy pick in here. As we know, I like the spicy picks. I'm putting Washington in there. I think they're going to have a sneaky good defense, and I think a lot of people are going to overlook them and somehow not put up more than 21 points in the game, and they're going to be scratching their heads like, "But this is the Washington Commanders," and they're going to be like, "Ha, gotcha." Especially with the quarterback that they have, I do think he's really underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Last year, I kind of underrated him and was like, I wasn't necessarily happy. But now getting to see him, they went through mini camp. They're moving along. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, they don't have pads in yet," but footwork doesn't need pads. Okay, throwing motion, throwing timing doesn't need pads. Seeing somebody hit a guy on their acceleration path instead of having to have a guy have to slow down to catch a ball, that they're headed on the right path. So I really like what I saw from them, especially on the defensive side. Now, another team that I'm going to throw in there, I don't necessarily like our new scheme, but the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the guys that we picked up, retooling, because that's what we did. We retooled our defense. We still got Patrick Queen. We still got Smith. We picked up the rookie inside linebacker. We got Adafa. We got Away. We got Ajabo. We still got Bowser. I mean, we are stocked at the linebacker position, whether it's coverage or it's pass rush. Then the kid from Mississippi we picked up as a defensive lineman or edge rusher. I can't remember his name, but he played his ass off for Mississippi this last year. Then you got Matabike coming back. You got Jones coming back. Jones was a monster. Dude was living in the backfield, eating up tackles when he was healthy. So, I mean, like I said, I think Baltimore's defense is going to be like this. Like, you ain't going to be able to pass on it. You got Rocky Sin, you got Humphrey, you got Hamilton, you got Williams, then you got Pepe Williams, then you got the third round cornerback we drafted the year before. His name starts with an A. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to butcher his name. but yeah,
out of respect, don't want to butcher that name.
And then we drafted a couple more guys this year, and it is I really like what we have. We had I believe we still have Geno Smith on our roster as a backup safety. He's really good as far as like a run stuffing safety. Has flashes of like a young Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, flashes. We've seen flashes of the Honey Badger play, but again. He's still 3-4 seasons in. Sometimes it takes a little while longer, but it's also harder for him to get to the field because look at the talent that's playing in front of him. Right. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, No Mercy. I'll let you take your top 5.
All right. So number 1, as much as it pains me to say this, being a Giants fan, I've really got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, the fact that they stole the best defender in the class this past year in the draft. Their defense is stacked this year to make a run and just put the fear of God in any team that they go up against. Number 2, completely. I mean, yeah, we got our 1s and 2s mixed up or different, but there's no doubt about it being the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, aside from their offensive weapons, their defense is just too good. And who is it? Nick Bosa? Yeah. When you got somebody like Nick Bosa leading the charge on that defense,
guy plays like his hair's on fire.
He plays like a man possessed. Like he is just angry at the world.
Oh man, who's the guy? From the old Raiders guy, Alonzo or something like that. Oh, are you? Come on, Darion. What's his name? The guy from the late '80s. Oh my God, he played. They called him what was it?
Howie Long?
No. He played with Howie Long. At the Azula. What is his name? Oh man, I'm so mad I can't remember. All right, come on, Chad, help us out. The crazy guy from the Oakland Raiders in the '80s, defensive lineman. He had 100 and some sacks. Alzada. Who's his first name?
Yo, what's good, fellas? Just popping in. What's good, Anthony?
Yes, Lyle Alzado.
Alzado, okay.
When did he play?
So he played.
Oh, yep, 82. I see it right here.
I mean,
he came in at 82.
And he passed away in 1992. Passed away in 1992. Yeah, and he got 112 sacks. Like the guy was, I mean, he played like a madman. There was guys that was literally scared of him. That's why when I see Nick Bosa, that's what it reminds me of. He's just super freaking scary, man.
Right. But yeah, so for the 3 and 4, so continuing the list for the 3 and 4 spot, I'm honestly gonna have to say both the Giants and the Jets. Not in any particular order. I've been a Giants fan my whole life, and just the defense that they have right now with Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, and then you got their secondary. I'm honestly getting reminiscence of what they had when they won the Super Bowl in both 2007 and 2011. And so, and with the Jets, I mean, when you got arguably one of the best cornerbacks in the game being Sauce Gardner, just leading that kind of charge, and the players that they have built over the years, it's pretty obvious for me. And then, so locking up the number 5 spot, I'm going to take a wild card and go with Detroit. Honestly, their defense is just so overlooked just because it's the Detroit Lions. They haven't had any real good talent until they drafted this Aiden Hutchinson kid. And honestly, under their head coach, he looks like he could be another Nick Bosa.
I like that. Okay. Dang, man. So ain't nobody gonna mention
I like the fact that we ain't gonna all pick the same teams.
Yeah, because you said if the league started today, correct? I mean, if the season started right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
the Jets, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about putting the Jets on mine, but I'm sorry. I personally watch a lot of the Ravens stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like this year our defense is really gonna click. Second year under our defensive coordinator, and we have tools on every level. So it's going to be a defensive year, man. I fucking hope it is.
I mean, that's basically all it's been for the Baltimore Ravens. They've always been a defensive, scary team.
Well, now we got a little bit of offense to scare people. We got a little bit.
Very true.
All right, Boog, go ahead. Start with yours.
So number 1, I got San Fran, of course. I think that was almost everybody's number 1. Number 2, which is crazy, I got Baltimore. I got y'all up there, Mac. I think this y'all offense is the problem. Y'all defense was never really. You get what I'm saying? And then, bro, like you said, y'all bring in Trent. You got Cal. Like, bro, I like y'all this year. And number 3, though, I got Cincinnati. Now I don't know how that's gonna pan out with Jesse. I want to see how it looks with Jesse gone and all that, but I got Cincinnati at number 3. Number 4.
That's why I didn't pick Cincinnati.
Yeah, with Jesse gone.
Bates had the mic. Bates was the defensive coach. So being that them losing their defensive coach on the field, I like I said, that'd have been a little too spicy for me.
Now number 4. I got the Miami Dolphins, man. Like, what is going on? How did everybody forget about the Dolphins? I'm just confused. We got Ramsey. We got Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb.
Wilkins.
We picked up Deshaun Elliott. We signed what's my boy name? I slaughtered his name. Van Ginkel, whatever. Everybody know what I'm talking about. We picked him up.
I'm gonna be honest. When Miami pitches its first shutout, that I guarantee they get the respect they deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just being honest with you. Like, you know what I mean? Holding the team to 17 points, like, yeah, that's big in today's game. But pitching a shutout or pitching a 3 to 20, 30 something. Like, giving up only 3 points, like that's big. That's big. And I think that's really all your defensive way. Showing the pop, that number. That like, oh, they couldn't score on Miami. Oh shit. Then you're gonna start getting punished like, oh well, remember I told you the Miami defense was sneaky. They were sneaky. No, I mean, and I, honestly, I think that's what it is. It's just once you get all that together and really produce and show that that's a force, I think they could have 3 or 4 years there where they're just fucking studded out. Especially now having Phillips as a back, like as like he's going to be a full-time guy there for the next 4 years, 5 years, at least.
And then so for my number 5, man. Now I'm going Dallas. I wanted to piss you off, Mac, but I feel like they solid. I feel like they solid on D. They drafted. They had a good ass draft pick. They are solid, bro. Like defense is solid, bro. I'm taking Dallas for my number 5.
Okay. Who's the 2 pass rushers?
They got
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, they got. I mean, not Mika. They got Parsons and not. I really, when you asked about the other one, I really want to say the rookie. I forget his name, bro.
I was gonna say, don't say Lawrence. Don't say Lawrence because until
it's the rookie. What's his name? Who did Dallas draft? Bro,
and then as far as linebackers, coverage linebackers, what linebackers are doing the covering now? Because you got one.
Oh, Mozzie. That's what they picked up in the draft. They picked up Mozzie in the draft. Mozzie Smith.
I want to hear about look. Unproven players. Remember what we said?
You said the league started. I mean, okay, you said they got Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch go out there and guard something, man.
That's one. In that system, they need at least 2 to 3 coverage linebackers to be able to rotate.
They don't have any other coverage linebackers. They're not gonna put Dante Fowler.
So that's a big hole in the middle of your defense.
I can give you that. I can give you that.
Like the whole thing is like if Lawrence comes back healthy and plays, okay, you got 2 pass rushers, right? And then you got a young cat that can step in a hole here and there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the middle of your defense, it's lacking a little bit. Your third cornerback is more than likely going to be what? A rookie or a real young guy. And that's what I'm saying. Like that middle of the defense looks real soft to me. That's why I mean you could argue maybe like a number 10 spot at the most, like maybe 8. But I tell you what though, I like their defense more than I like that damn wide receiving core.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I really trolled because I was going through my decisions and I was like, I really wanted to throw one. It was between them and Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna lie, it was between them and Pittsburgh. I wanted to say Pittsburgh. I feel like Pittsburgh is still solid too. People on their defensive side, so we're going defense. But I get they just. When you just talk about Stephon Gilmore, you think about, like I said, I'm thinking about them drafting Mozzie Smith, but you killed me, Van Der Esch, and then it's like, who else right there? Like, really don't have nobody else. So
like I said, bro, I know my shit when it comes to football. Yeah. And it's like, nah, listen, unless you do something to fix the problem, it's going to continue to be a problem. The problems don't fix themselves. They don't.
No, they do not.
I'm just keeping it real. That's why, like, I tend to say it a lot, but it's like when teams you don't draft for 2 years ahead of time, and you don't try to stay 2 years ahead, you're gonna wind up being 2 years behind, and it goes that quick. And yeah, shout out to Anthony. My bad. Shout out to both Anthonys. Okay,
Anthony Price and Anthony Estrada.
It's an Anthony kind of day, baby. All right, so
hey fellas, I'd hate to cut this short, but the wife and I actually have some plans, so I'm gonna get going.
Awesome.
Are you good, bro?
And you enjoy your little time together.
Yeah, great vacation, man. Shout out No Mercy Sports, man, for coming through, man. Follow No Mercy Sports.
Absolutely. Until next time, fellas.
All right, Bug. It's just me and you now,
get it, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, so look, I got some teasers for you. All right, okay. Look in the chat. You have to beat the chat, okay? Now this is the new game. This is the new game on trivia. I'm gonna ask you, then I'm gonna ask the chat, and you know the chat they gonna cheat. They gonna cheat. We know they're gonna cheat. It's all good, fellas. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. It's a game. Ain't nothing serious. All right. So here's the question: which team's offense was given the name Air Coryell in 1980 NFL season?
Air Coryell. Ooh. And you said what season?
1980. It's West Coast. West Coast team. Air Coryell in the 1980 NFL season. What
San
team
Fran?
was it? No.
Fuck.
Too close.
That's damn. I mean, you said I'm close. I don't want to fucking say it. It's the Raiders.
No.
Sorry, I didn't want to fucking say them anyway.
No, it's not the Saints.
I might need to cheat now. Yeah, that's a good one, RC. He killed that. San Fran was my best bet at that, bro. Fuck.
Nope, no Oilers, no Bears. Air Coryell, Coryell in the 1980 NFL season.
That is a good fucking question, bro.
All
right, the West. So we already did.
Come on, one more chance. Just
come on, y'all. LA, the Rams.
No. Okay, everybody.
Now they had the greatest show on turf. They didn't have.
So the team, the offense that was given the nickname Air Coryell in the 1980 NFL season was the San Diego Chargers. The San Diego Chargers.
I would never guess Chargers.
I see, and that's why I put this up here. Yeah, the Chargers. So, okay. Here's a trick question for everybody, and I think you can get this, especially with me telling you it's a trick question. Which team has lost at least 4 Super Bowls? What team has lost at least 4 Super Bowls?
Lost
at least 4 Super Bowls.
I don't even know if the Panthers sorry ass been to 4 Super Bowls.
It's not the Panthers, I can tell you that now.
Yeah. And lost them?
No, it's not the Bills. That's why I said it's a trick question.
It's a trick question. Is it New England? No,
it is not New England.
Fuck.
Come on, you got to beat the chat. You don't want that?
Okay. We got New England.
Not the Packers.
Fuck. Okay, he eliminated the Packers for me. Good shit. San Fran?
No.
Fuck. That's kind of my best run. Miami is my last one. The chat got after Miami.
All right. Nope, not the Vikings. All right, here's the answer. The Denver Broncos.
That would make sense.
Yep, that's why I said it. I mean, it was a trick question. It was a trick question because you have to sit there and remember all the teams that have been to at least 4 Super Bowls and have lost at least 4 Super Bowls. But yeah, no, the answer was.
I wouldn't be surprised. My Raiders not.
You know. Look, man, we're like an hour in. Let's keep the fun going. All right.
Yeah, man.
Which city did the Rams originally play in? This is another trick question, guys.
Oakland, right? Oakland. Hold on, no, you said the Rams? The Rams, my bad, right?
Yes, the Rams.
St. Louis. St. Louis.
Rams originally.
St. Louis.
No.
It was St. Louis?
Nope. No, it was not.
Who the fuck was when they played in St. Louis? Oh shit. I don't know, bro.
What city did the Rams originally play in?
I said St. Louis too, Anthony. If he gotta be talking about before that. And I don't know what the fuck could possibly.
No. I want to let the guys in the chat at least try. At least try to
so
guess.
All right, we got. Damn. Yeah, I'm kind of baffled on that one. That is crazy. If it's not St. Louis, LA.
Nope, not LA.
It's not LA. Ah, man, that is crazy.
What city did the Rams originally play in? I'm gonna wait for one more comment to pop up, and then. All right, so the city is Cleveland. The Rams originally played in
I'm gonna ask
Cleveland.
my cousin. He's a Browns fan. I wonder if he fucking know that. I wonder if he knows that. Wow,
Again,
that's a good one.
Again, listen, I told you when I did deep dive into trivia, I'm gonna find questions that you just ain't gonna be able to answer off the top of the dome. Like I'm gonna find some stuff.
Mac just wake up with the random football questions. I'm saying, Anthony, that was a good ass question.
All right. You know. I'm gonna throw an easy one. All right, everybody in the comments, let Boog answer this, please. Don't shout it out because I know most of you guys will know this answer. I want to make sure Boog know this answer.
All right, what we got?
Who is the oldest player in NFL history?
That played?
Yes.
Adrian Peterson?
No.
Hold on, they're still alive, or are we talking about that played a long ass time?
He played a while, but I mean it's been a few decades since he played for sure.
And it's okay. Is it Fitz? Oh, yeah. What's your boy name? Was we just talking about this dude? Fuck, I'm having a brain fart.
No, the oldest player of all time. I'm sure you know Anthony.
Oh, the oldest player of all time is crazy.
Yes, the oldest player in NFL history.
Shit. Oh, it's not Tom, is it? It ain't Tom.
You know what? It's a Raider. It's a Raider. That's my hint for you, Bug. He's a Raider. He was a Raider.
Okay, and now I'm thinking Raiders. Okay, Raiders. Fuck. Even the fucking all-time players, I can't think. Charlie Woods and damn, he killed. Is that it?
No.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know the rest. That's what even I can think of.
George Blanda.
Shit. Okay, Matt trying to come with that prep. Wait till I do the trivia. I got something for y'all last.
The oldest player in NFL history is George Blanda.
George Blanda. I said Tom Terrific too, man. RC.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Look, okay. This is another easy trick one. All right. Who has the most forced fumbles in NFL history? And you know what? I'll tell you. No. I'll tell you right now. So he was an edge rusher. He played in throughout the 2000s. He played throughout the 2000s, and he played with the most legendary quarterbacks in the game at his time.
He played with the most legendary quarterbacks. Okay. Damn. Because I wanted to say straight hand, but you said played with. And then straight hand was in the middle. I mean, he played outside too, but. Fuck.
One of the team's main color is blue.
And you said he played with the best quarterbacks. Shit, you can't be talking about Pep.
Not Freeney.
That was good as fuck. That was a good cut.
But close.
Dwight.
Close. Very close.
Fuck. So if he's on the Colts, who's all on the Colts? Edge rushers on the Colts. In 2000, legendary Tom Brady. Now he said edge rushers, and he played with legendary quarterbacks. So he played with
in the 2000s.
So he had to play with Peyton. He had to play with Tom.
Come on, make a guess. Give me one more good guess.
Fuck, that is hard.
The comments make me feel confident enough they're not gonna guess it.
I said Pep already. I don't think it's Pep, bro. Pep, and I don't think Pep played with none of those guys. Okay, so let's look at.
No, he didn't. No, I can tell you now. It's not Julius Peppers for sure.
All right, 2000 Colts defense.
As soon as you see
We
his
go-
name, you're gonna shout it out.
We're going down the roster right now. We got Peyton, Marvin.
You ready?
Let's go defense. Go ahead, because I'm looking right now.
Robert Mathis. Robert Mathis.
Good.
Robert
You came
Mathis.
with that.
Everybody remembers Dwight Freeney, but nobody remembers Mathis. I don't know why. I don't know how, but the man was a beast.
He said, "You say easy and trick question don't go together." Damn, Matt. He said, "I think I know about that." Sure, nah. Matt came with that smoke today, man.
Yes,
But
yes. Well, I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little upset yesterday. And I ain't gonna lie. I thought Darion was gonna be here, so I thought
y'all both went throwback though. So watch what I do. I'm going new school, tough ones. New school, tough questions.
All right. So let's switch it over to the NBA. Let's switch it over to the NBA. Oh, and I believe Robert Mathis, it's 68 forced fumbles. So if you could build a team with any big man in history, which big man would you pick?
You go first. Cause I got a cup. I'm thinking about.
Yes, sir. Again, I'm going to repeat it for you guys. If you could build a team with any big man in the history of the NBA, which big man would you pick? I'm going to read exactly what I wrote word for word. Shaquille O'Neal. Could you imagine if Shaquille O'Neal could know what he knows now and hit the reset button? He's not only would be the most dominant player to ever play the game, he might have gone down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest. Without a shadow of a doubt, if you give Kobe Bryant's work ethic to Shaq, he literally would be the greatest player to ever play the game.
I like that. Because you said Shaq, I'm gonna throw my second pick in there, and people might not like this but I'm gonna go Patrick Ewing. I'm going Ewing on this one. Only because he got a little mid-range game. Shaq can't shoot. You get what I'm saying? So I go Ewing. He got a little mid-range, play defense. You throw that both sides. Shaq is a threat on both sides. Don't get me wrong, he's gonna dog you, but I just feel like with Ewing being able to step out and shoot a little bit, I take Ewing. I can build something.
So here's my question to you, okay, about like Shaq. So you think if Shaq came into the league, right, the body he had when he came into the league, if he would have had
like Shaq just got drafted.
Yeah, like no, I mean even all the way up like the first 2 years in Orlando, like dude, he had a good body. Imagine if his work ethic would have continued. He'd have stayed in the gym. He'd have stayed healthy. He'd have stayed trim, bro. You ain't gonna tell me he'd have been good like that for a good 10 years before he would have got big and bulky.
Yeah,
because
people don't know either. When Shaq first, and people don't know either. When Shaq first came, he was playing for Orlando, bro. He was going coast to coast when he was grabbing rebounds. He was going coast to coast, bro. He was like that. He was like people just think sometimes they think like.
Could you imagine 10 years? 10 years of that with the work ethic and bro, especially like starting in today's league. Oh my God, nobody could touch him.
Yeah,
nobody could touch him.
He would fuck Jokic up. He would give Jokic a hard time.
Oh my God, he wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it'll be too much. It'll be too physical for him. Way too physical.
But I do. I like the Patrick Ewing pick. I do. Especially because in today's game, yeah, I think Patrick.
Yeah, Ewing would have fucked him up.
He'd still be an all-star, no question.
Mac trying to turn Shaq to a Joe.
No, sir. No, not at all. That Shaq would be Shaq. I mean, could you imagine? Like, I mean, bro, this man would average 40 points in the league today. Shaq would. If you took a young Shaq and dropped him in this year's draft, and bro, there's nobody in the league that could touch him. There's not. Jokic couldn't stop him. Not. I'm talking rookie Shaq. Who in the league gonna stop? He gonna make Cat look like a dummy. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Let's be real. Shaq was like Bro, he was like watching the Harlem Globetrotters, bro. He did too much shit that he wasn't supposed to do.
I got a little breaking news for the chat, man. So
Oh.
I was just reading the Denver Post just now, and so they saying the Lakers have interest in signing Bruce Brown. Supposedly that they can sign him up to a $12.3 million, and with a full mid-level exception they're thinking about. Brown last year he had 11 points, and he recorded averaging 12, 4 rebounds and 2 assists in the finals against the Lakers. So with Austin Reeves basically saying he won a big boy contract. Like I said, Hachimura, he was gonna go into free agency, which I kind of knew. I don't think Reeves gonna set that contract either because he can get something big from somebody else a little bit bigger, maybe even just 1 or 2 million more. But man, Bruce Brown, man, could he go to the Lakers? Would that be a good move for LA, Matt?
It depends how they're going to use him. I mean, that's really what it is. Like a lot of players, like Austin Reeves, you know how you're going to use Austin Reeves. But Brown, what are you going to use him as? Are you going to use him as a shooter? Are you going to use him as a facilitator? Are you going to use him for his defense mainly? What kind of anchor are you trying to put on him? And that's why I'd be like,
damn, LeBron. And I didn't think that I don't think Denver, man. It's crazy that even just came out because even with the coach was saying in the parade, he was like, Bruce not going nowhere, but Darion was saying, it's about the bag. So we're gonna see what goes on. But I can maybe see that happening. You put Bruce in there, it kind of doesn't take no weight off of AD, but it allows AD to be able to do a little something, because now basically when teams play them, they know if they can lock him up, they kill the boards. If they can kind of get with him, they kill the boards. When you add Bruce in there, you kind of get he's small, but he can play that small ball big man, kind of like a smaller PJ with a little bit more offense. So, but like you said, I don't see him fitting in that system though. That's kind of tough, bro. Like,
I want to know one thing, and I got to ask you this question. I was going to ask you in the group chat, but I was like, nah, I wanted to wait. I want to wait to get the actual hot take. How come a team hasn't gone and got either Cat or Gobert from Minnesota? Bro, how come nobody has gone and grabbed one of them?
So one, I think Minnesota is kind of committed to kind of making that Twin Tower thing happen. They got, them two. They got Anthony Edwards. They just need them filler pieces. They need a 2 or a 3. And that's a hell of a contending team. But it's only when you got to think Rudy can't score. So when it comes to scoring, they only really have Anthony Edwards and Cat. If Cat is playing physical that game and being aggressive, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I could see somebody making a run for a Cat before Rudy though. You gotta think people don't give. I've been liking Rudy since Utah. Like my friends know, like. Bro, I've been loving Rudy since Utah. Rudy is one of them ones I feel like, bro, he does not get his respect he should as a defensive center in the league. Like, he does his job, bro. But I don't know. That's a good question. And there's some teams that actually need him. Like, imagine Philly getting a Cat.
Yeah, I mean,
imagine
Gobert.
Yeah, or
Gobert going to Miami. Imagine the damage that him and Bam would do. First off, defensive rebounds, they're going to get those. Those are theirs. You might as well just run up back up the court. Offensive rebounds, like, bro, you put them two anywhere near the block on the offensive end, you ain't going to get that ball back.
And then, like you were saying the other day, bro, like you were saying the other day, bro, I don't think people realize Bam has an offensive bag, bro. He got a hell of an offensive bag.
The bigger his bag gets, the more I want to put him at the 4 and not the fucking 5.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
He could dominate more matchups because then you're getting more wing players that are playing up versus big guys playing down.
And the thing is, too, you bring in somebody like Rudy, that's just straight defense. Like, not saying you take no defense away from Bam, but you actually give him that, like, okay, now when I come down on offense, you feel me? I'm trying to score. I don't got to pretty much, like, he put him in more of a scorer role than more him having. He's still going to be a two-way player regardless. Still going to get boards as Bam. But just on offense, now I get what you're saying, bro. Let him actually get to that short corner and all that, bro. Man.
Listen. Yeah, I like Anthony Price's take. Anthony Towns to the Kings, but they'd have to give up Sabonis. They'd have to give up,
I mean,
Probably a handful of picks too.
I mean, not necessarily because okay, let's really pitch that. They can give up Malik Monk, and this is something I wrote down in my notes the other day, man, just to throw y'all off real quick. I don't mean to go too much into something else, but I was thinking about what if the Warriors picked up Kevin Huerter and gave up Clay, because you paying him. They paying Clay what 20 something mil. You're gonna take a hell of a pay cut, and you basically getting the same player, way younger, the same exact player, damn near. So, like you said, I can see them giving up a Kevin Huerter for Cat. They can give up Keegan Murray. You know, Anthony Edwards needs some help on the perimeter. At the end of the day, you put Malik Monk there, he get aggressive with the ball. He can play one. Sabonis, Fox, and the Kings get Cat and Kyle Anderson. They don't want no damn Kyle Anderson, though. I don't think they take Kyle. They might as well keep Harrison Barnes.
Oh no, Fox ain't getting rid of Fox. Fox is the mainstay.
Oh yeah, no, Fox is not leaving. I didn't even think about Fox.
They trade everybody else on that team before they trade in Fox. Let's keep it pimping. I can
see Huerter, because Huerter has some stock. Huerter got some stock, so I can see Huerter going. I just got to figure out who else from that team would be valuable like that to pick up Cat. And then you got to think about teams too Chicago just re-signed Vooch, and they got a good Patrick Williams, a young dude. He played good. He kind of come into his offensive game, play defense. I can't really see them making a run.
They wouldn't be a good spot. Like I mean, there's a handful of places that it would really be super interesting. But
I mean, shit, y'all.
The Wizards ain't got enough to go get him. We ain't got enough. We definitely don't have enough. And if we traded away any more than what we got, I mean, what are we gonna put Cat and Jordan Poole on the floor?
I mean, but with them giving up Prince, one of their best perimeter defenders, it's like, are they kind of like are they in rebuild mode? Like, we gonna see, man. Friday is gonna be live because we gonna see.
Oh, for sure. All right, so we're gonna get back to the NBA trivia.
Let's go.
Right, so I think this one should be easier. What NBA team has the longest win streak? Oh no, my bad. What is the longest NBA season without a loss?
The longest NBA season without a loss.
What team?
Is it the Warriors?
No. What team?
I remember a team going on a hell of a streak. Is this recently or this old school? Because you've been throwing me off. You've been doing
old school.
Okay. Goddamn. Would it be the Bulls? Let me just say the obvious.
No. I'll tell you. It's a 71-72 season. That breaks it down.
You've been loving this 71 today, man. You've been killing me. Okay.
Look. If
71, 72. Okay, so we thinking. Is this East or West? Let me ask for a hint.
This West.
LA?
Yeah. LA
okay,
Lakers. Yeah. LA Lakers with 77. They had
I was gonna say we had to get 77. I had to go a little back. Okay, man. You went in your back. I got some. Y'all tune in for my trivia tomorrow. Tune in for I got something for them boys, man. Watch what I do.
Hell yeah.
Damn, man. You turned up today. I like that. Okay.
All right. Okay. Now here's a easier one. What team won its Super Bowl after moving from another city and had changed its name?
And they changed their name? And they did this right after they changed it and they won the Super Bowl the year after?
Not the year after, a couple of years after.
The Rams?
No. They didn't change their name.
Oh, no, they didn't just change the logo and they just moved stadiums. Oh, shit. Change their name. Okay. Change their whole fucking name. Oh, no, it couldn't have been. Washington ain't won shit. The fuck was I thinking?
Which team has won its Super Bowl after moving from another city and had its name changed? On some real stuff, there's only 2 teams that you could possibly throw in here.
They changed cities. Oakland.
One is they changed the name. The name changed. Remember the name change?
Yeah, the name change. That's why I said they still stayed the Raiders.
There's only 2 teams. There's only 2 teams that you could say, but one kind of won like right after it really became a team, and one quite a few years after.
Fuck. I'm trying to go through my NFL bag right now. I think I'm reading all the fucking teams.
Yes, they did, Anthony Price. Yes, they did.
Damn. Okay. Bears, Broncos, Browns, Cardinals, Eagles, Falcons, Carolina. Yeah.
Yes, RC. You got
it. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought somebody was going to say Tennessee.
What was y'all name before?
Was going to say Tennessee because of the name change. Because they were the Oilers and they went to the Tennessee Titans, and quite a few years later they won their Super Bowl. Well, no.
What was y'all name before Baltimore?
Super Bowl. Shit, that's right. So it's the Baltimore Ravens. So remember, we were the Cleveland Browns. We came to Baltimore. We changed the name from the Browns to the Ravens, and then we won a Super Bowl 4 years later.
Hey, you just put me on something today, man. You just put me on. I can't wait to go back to Cleveland and ask my cousins this question.
Bro, listen to me. Watch the 30 for 30, the Baltimore Bullies, the Bullies of Baltimore. Bruh, that 30 for 30 will give you a lot of information, man.
Oh, did y'all hear they might do the Hard Knocks on the Jets might be featured on the Hard Knocks this year. I just seen that last night.
Man, until they bring that shit back to Baltimore, like they should have done it for like the 20th anniversary. They should have came back to Baltimore. But man, they keep stuffing us on that. Like, I want to watch the Ravens.
Y'all deserve it this year. I feel like y'all deserve it. It's a lot of y'all deserve it this year.
We got an old coach. That's why. We got an old coach.
That boy hardball. Hardball. That's what you got to call that nigga. Hardball.
Hard bull, more like it. Hard bull, full of bullshit. I'm probably one of the few people that'll say like, bro, I don't like John Harbaugh. I don't think he's a top tier coach. I really don't.
Jets was forced to. I mean, Anthony, I feel like they earned it this year, bro. I mean, not earned it, but you get what I'm saying. You got Sauce, you got running back come back off torn ACL, quarterback bringing all the receivers. You got an offensive line already. I give it to them this year. Only because of the big A-Rod situation.
All right. I got another trivia for you. Before we get into the last big topic.
Yeah.
So, what presenter has presented the most players into the NFL Hall of Fame? And he's definitely an icon in the NFL. You know who this guy is.
Is he from Baltimore? He played for Baltimore?
No.
Okay.
No. West Coast. But I'll say again, what presenter has presented the most players into the NFL Hall of Fame? He's definitely one of those guys when you think of the NFL, that's his face pops up.
When you think of the NFL, his face pops up.
Especially when you think of his West Coast team.
God, this nigga Anthony Price too. Give me I need a super hint. Give me a position.
He didn't play a position. He
was a coach?
No, higher.
Like
he was
a GM?
Owner. He was an owner.
Oh, owner.
How many owners do you know? Come on, man.
As soon as you start talking about owners, I'm not going to flex. I start thinking about all the bullshit going on in Washington. I'm like, it's a bunch of bullshit owners right now, bro.
Old school owner. When you think of NFL, you think of this man.
Is it the Cowboys? What's the Cowboys guy?
West Coast. They
Oh,
on
West
the
Coast.
coast.
Yeah,
Over
Dallas.
the
I'm
coast.
going Dallas. Yeah. Shit, I don't know. You got it, man. Goddamn, man.
Al
Fuck.
Davis.
Oh, that was a good one.
Al motherfucking Davis.
You killed it today. You killed it, man. Give us some likes, man. Make sure you get them likes up, man. Like, comment,
Yes.
share, subscribe, man.
Yes.
My boy Matt came with the smoke today, bro. He came
Man,
with the smoke on the tribute.
listen. You guys asked for it. And I got a couple more. I got a couple more.
Let's get them.
We'll finish. No. Let's get into another big topic. I want to.
Okay.
We're working on a half an hour left. So, top 5 inside linebackers in the league today.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You go first. You go first.
I will go first. Okay. So again, this is my top 5 inside linebackers in the game today. Okay. We're gonna start off at number 5. I'm gonna go Shaquille Leonard.
I like that.
I think he's got great fluid movement. He's got an eye for the ball. He's smart. He can rush. He can drop back. I think he's underrated from a lot of people. They really do underrate him. But Shaquille Leonard has been amazing over the last probably 4 or 5 years. I do. Since he's coming in this league, man, after that first year, it's just like he's consistently been on it. So, yes, he makes mine.
Leonard,
right?
you came.
My number 4, I'm going Tremaine Edmonds. I know a lot of people don't like him, but, bro, you're talking about a stud that can hold down the middle. He's decent in zone coverage. He's okay in man coverage. But if you fucking run that ball anywhere near him, if your wide receiver tries to catch you over the middle, he gonna catch you. And that's why he's my number 4. Like, when you're talking about a linebacker that can bring pure pain and pure hell to your offense and your linemen, your running back, your wide receivers, your tight end, this guy can put a hurting on anybody, anywhere on the field. And he finds himself in the right position a lot. Okay? Don't get me wrong. He's been burnt a few times. But in this day and age, what guy has it on tape? What guy has it? For real. I mean, now this is where it gets spicy. This is where it starts getting a little spicy at. Right? So I'm going to call Levante David. I know he's getting up there in years, but, bro, he hasn't found the drop-off yet. I haven't seen the drop-off yet. Okay? And he's one of them old dogs, and you know, like, and me calling him out, I'm also going to say this, right? Special shout-out to Bobby Wagner. That man's a dog. That man's been doing his thing for years, and he's consistent. So, special shout-out to Bobby Wagner. But yeah, Levante David, that's my number 3. Okay? I'm giving him respect. I'm giving him a lot of respect. Some people say maybe too much. But again, until he proves that he can't, I'm going to say he can. All right? Now, this for me is where it gets really hard at. Okay? So, Fred Warner and Roquan Smith. Okay? It's hard for me to say a number 1 and number 2. And honestly, in this league, if you've been paying attention the last few years, and these 2 guys ain't at least 1 or 2 on your list, I don't know what NFL you've been watching, or you just a bandwagon rider on somebody's fucking dick. Like, seriously, bro. Because if you're looking at facts, if you're looking at stats, if you're looking at the actual footage of the individual game, these guys both dominate. These guys both elevate their teams. That's why the Baltimore Ravens have one of the best defenses in the league continually, because we have guys and we bring guys in and we build guys up to be like a Roquan Smith. Now, of course, not everybody gets there, but Fred Warner, since he's come into the league and started with San Francisco, dude has been playing lights out. He went from Fred Warner, okay, we'll see, to 3, 4, 5 games in, guys are like, Jesus Christ, man. He can cover damn near anybody across the damn middle. He can hit lights out. He can catch. What did he have, 2 or 3 sacks last year? So, I mean, for sure. Dude, I mean, like I said, it's hard for me to say one or the other. I want to say Roquan Smith is my number one, Fred Warner number two, but it's so hard to even say that because it's just like they both do so many things so damn well. But all right, Bug, that's my five. I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Okay. So I'm gonna start from 5. I'll start from 5. So I'm happy you said Tremaine Edmonds, man. That's my dog, bro. I've been like, bro, that's my dog, bro. So I'm just happy you said that's how I know football, I watch football, but like with you playing, you more in depth, like I'm getting to it, but I like Tremaine, so I'm happy you said that. So I got him at 5th. Now at 4th, I might throw one at you, and I've been liking the dude since he played in Atlanta with Deion Jones. I got Okongwu, I think his name, or however you say his name. Forsay that he played for Jacksonville. He leading the tackles last year. I know, but he played in Atlanta. He was more of a pass coverage guy, but I like Jacksonville. I've been liking Jacksonville for a minute. I got him at my 4. I got Roquan Smith at my 3rd. I got Fred Warner at my 2. At my number 1, I don't even know if I want to say this, man. Because he didn't have. I got Eric Kendricks, bro. I got Eric, man. I got Eric, man.
I mean,
and don't get me wrong, maybe I should switch it. Originally, I had Roquan. I wrote it in pencil too, so I got the notebook. I erased it. Originally, I had Roquan number 1 because matter of fact, I changed that. I got Kendricks number 2, Roquan number 1. Roquan is the best linebacker in the league, bro. Point blank period. I feel like him and Fred is kind of like neck and neck, damn near. But I'll take Roquan at my number 1.
I mean, I think the see ball get ball is the only thing that separates them by like that much.
Yeah.
And Roquan can get that ball. I mean, we've seen it last year when he came to the Ravens, bro. He was picking them balls the fuck off. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, 103. Roquan had 103 tackles last season. Average, 4 or 5 sacks. 6 pass deflections, 3 interceptions. Like he was balling last year. God damn.
Yeah, bro.
I know he get the hits, but I didn't know he had 3 picks. He was dropping back last year.
I said, bro, he see ball, get ball. He's just a little bit better. It's like that. That's the only thing that I think is just a little bit different between them two. And I mean, like I said, your boy Kendricks, like again, mine was Shaquille Leonard, but I mean, I didn't put Shaquille Leonard that damn high.
Yeah.
I put him that. He was like Kendrick's number 1, baby. You know what I mean? Like he's good.
It was a couple guys too that I wanted to put in there so bad, but I just felt like I couldn't throw Bobby in there. Parsons is on the line now, so you really can't count him anymore. Greenlaw is good, but he don't deserve to be in the top 5. It's a couple guys. Then you got Shaq. I love Shaq, but he don't deserve to be top 5 either. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple guys I want to put in there and just didn't. They just couldn't make it. So okay, I like that. I like that you threw Tremaine in there, bro. Like I thought me saying Tremaine Edmonds was going to just blow you today. I'm not gonna lie. I was so ready to say Tremaine Edmonds in that top 5. I was like, Mac. I'm like, hell no. Ooh.
No, I mean, he's been suspect in coverage a few times, but when you're talking about the rest of his game. What he can bring to your team, especially what system you run, can mean everything. And I feel like he's going to thrive in Chicago. They got
people sleep on their defense right now, man. They're not that bad.
All right. So here we go. I'm gonna hit you with another one. All right. Who has the most interceptions in the NFL of all time?
It's not Ty Law, is it?
No. Who has the most interceptions in the NFL of all time? That's the question. I mean, this is definitely a hard one. It's
crazy because I was just when I was doing when I was doing some Ramsey digging, I was just looking at this, and I feel like it's somebody old as hell. Well, they're not old, but Fuck. That's a good one. Is it Champ?
No.
Fuck.
Old school. Old school. Who has the most interceptions of all
Is it
time?
Woodson?
No.
Fuck.
RC. We're talking about defensive backs. Defensive back
He said most interceptions of all time, Anthony.
of all time. Who has picked off quarterbacks the most of all time?
Fuck. I done went Woodson, Law. And you said old school. Like 90s old school?
Nah, like old school.
Oh shit.
Again, like I said, I'm picking at records. These are things, people should
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, Brett,
That is a good one. Damn, because Law and Champ, Woodson is probably like as far back as I could really think. But who else was dominant around that time? And they have some fucking random ass names, bro.
Nope, not Dion. I'm gonna give you one more minute, and then I'm gonna tell you. So we're going back. Well, I'll say this. Like, think of 60s and 70s era.
Oh yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done.
okay.
I'm done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The player who has the most interceptions in NFL of all time is Paul Cruz.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, Paul Cruz. Say that again, Paul Cruz. So if you like the longest yard, that's actually where they got that name from. Paul Rickin' Crew for the movie.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. That game was so small. Okay, you just set a standard for this trivia now. I want you to know this. Today, you just say, okay, let's do it, man.
For sure. And again, bro, as fun as it is, it's teaching everybody something. Every day, now you learn more about the sport. Now you know on the record. Now you got a dumb trivia question. Yeah. You ain't got nothing to talk about with somebody one day. Bring up some random sports trivia. People love it. All right, now we're gonna go back to. I got two more things to discuss. Right. So the next topic is, I want your top 5 tight ends in the NFL. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go first. Now this isn't an order. This is just the top 5 guys that I think. Okay. So I'm gonna start you with a spicy one. Right. Dawson Knox.
I like Dawson. Top 5.
Yeah, I think Dawson Knox is kind of underrated for the team that he plays on. I feel like if he was put with a more centric team where he was more of a focal point, and don't get me wrong, like he's got pretty good stats already. You know what I mean? Like he ain't dog water and nothing like that as far as comparative stats. But again, like I said, I think he's one of those guys that he's clutch, man. And again, like I've seen him be clutch against my team. So you know what I mean? And then I had him on fantasy. So I like he gets you what he gets you. Like he gets you around the same amount of points every single week. Like he's one of those guys. Consistency is key, and that motherfucker is always on point. All right?
I like that one.
So that's my spicy pick. Right? Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce. Need I say more? Travis Kelce is absolute dog. He's been doing this shit for years. I mean, at this point, he seems like the old man in the league, but he don't play like the old man. And I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I love the smoke he brings. I love the trash talk. I love everything about Kelce. I do. The only thing I wish I could get to see him play long. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, unfortunately, he might only have 3, 4, maybe 5 years left. But, I mean, like I said, as long as we get to watch him, it's a treat. Next up, right, and again, like I said, this is no order. Dallas Goedert. Dude, I think he is, again, it's one of those underrated guys. Like I don't think he gets enough love and he gets enough pump for what he's done since being in the league. Hands down, like probably top 20 hands in all of the league. And we're talking wide receivers and tight ends. Like he's got nice soft hands. He grabs the ball out of the air the majority of the time. Like he's just had some really nice catches. I've seen him play in a lot of decent games. I've seen him put up decent numbers. And then, of course, I'm sure you can guess my last two. Okay, George Kittle. Okay, need I say more? The only, and I'll pick on Kittle a little bit. The only thing I wish he could do a little bit better, because he does everything pretty damn good to great. Okay, is blocking. I wish sometimes, especially when he's coming off the line, at least chip that defensive end. At least give him a little chip. Even at least throw your shoulder out a little bit. Just give him a little pop. Let him know you're there. Because a lot of times he'll put his arm out and just touch and then run his route. That's the only thing. And I know some people be like, "Oh man, you're nitpicking. That's some bullshit. He's fucking great. He's the best tight end in the league." To you. Because my number one and my favorite is Mark Andrews. Does that sound biased? Absolutely. But again, I've seen Mark Andrews jump over a guy, catch a ball, get tackled, hold the ball with one hand against his damn helmet while taking another hit, holding on to the ball, and didn't let go. That's 3 hits midair, jump up, bam, bam, bam. And I've seen him do it multiple times. I've seen him go up over guys. As a matter of fact, what was it, Monday Night Football, where he reached in front of the guy, caught the ball in front of his face, and then lifted it up over. He did that shit on national TV. Come on now. And the one-handed catches, the little fades that he'll jump up, catch with his fingertips, and bring it in. Like, again, the route running, the fact that Mark Andrews understands, listen, you get open, you get the ball. So as soon as he's running the play, if he knows what defensive coverage they're doing, he's running to the empty space. Even if it's not necessarily in his route tree, he gets to the open space, and that's why Lamar Jackson and him have such a good rapport. Because
question for y'all. Best game from both of y'all teams. This coming up year, Anthony, or best game in all? We'll put that up there.
So we talking history? We talking history last year or coming up year? Oh, now we wait.
Yeah. And all. Ooh.
Oh, okay. So for the Ravens, I'm going to say the Super Bowl that nobody picked us to win. That's what I'm going to say. Our 2000, right? As good as our defensive was, and I remember this because that is the first game that was absolutely etched into my brain. The Super Bowl, we beat the New York Giants. Nobody gave us a shot. We didn't have offense. We didn't have a chance just running the ball. New York's defense was too good. That's literally what was said the week leading up, and then all they wanted to do was call Ray Lewis a murderer and this, that, and the third. And what did we do? We won the Super Bowl and kicked their ass. That was the greatest game in my franchise history. The next best one would be the Mile High Miracle, and of course we all know how that ended. Us taking that trip to the Super Bowl, baby. All right, go ahead, Boog. I'm gonna let you take it.
I mean, because I can't go throwback history like Mac, but I will throw a little jab at Mac. What I will say is the Dolphins beating the Ravens last year. The Dolphins beating the Ravens and the Bills last year. Beat both of them. So that's kind of the best I could say. I can't really go too far back in history. You know, I don't want to talk about no Joe Montana and all that other type stuff. But I say them beating them beating Baltimore last year and beating the Bills is big, especially them beating the Bills. Bills being one of the best teams in the league last year. Well, it was the best team in the league. But those are the best two I got for you.
Who's your top 5 tight ends in the league?
Oh, okay, yo. Let me go to my list. So since you threw some zingers out there, I ain't gonna mention none of the top dogs. I'm not even gonna mention the top. My top 5 is gonna be different, man. So I just know this in no order. First, I'm going with my boy from the Rams, Tyler Higbee. I'm going Tyler Higbee at number 5. 4, well, I'm giving the order. So I'm going Higbee. I'm giving Evan Ingram from Jacksonville. I'm going TJ Hawkinson, of course. Who else I had on my list? Oh, I had Kyle Pitts and I had Schultz. I don't think people sleep on people sleep on Tyler Higbee, bro. He was what? Let me see last year.
Oh, no, I mean, listen, Higbee can be as good as you want him to be.
Yeah,
he just had an opportunity.
He had 4 more. He was ranked 4th most in targets last year as a tight end. He had 108, caught 72 of them. So I mean, like, I like Higbee. Evan Ingram was 5th. He had 98 targets for 73 receptions, but he blanked last year, bro. How many touchdowns did he have? He had 2 TDs. His longest reception was 60 yards. Like, he was good. I like Ingram. I've been liking Ingram for a minute, bro. And I mean, TJ been one of them top guys. I feel like he was top tight end in the league last year. He was one of them top guys last year. He fall right under Dallas, so I got him at 5th as top guys. Cal was up there. I feel like Cal top 10. He got to get healthy, bro. He just got to get healthy, and they got to get that quarterback situation together. Once they get that, they run this year. They're with them having Bijan, them having Algier coming off his hell of a rookie season. They should open up this year, and he should get a little more touch. They got Drake. They got a couple of options. We should see Cal. That's why I had Cal on there. I wanted to throw Njoku on there. I honestly did, because of his production with them being such a run-heavy team. They really don't, like, they pass the ball, but Nick Chubb is getting 15 carries, 16 carries a game easily with them. So I like Woodson. Mark Ball set game against the Broncos. Peyton Manning tuned that. Man, I guess that's Peyton. What you think about that Broncos Peyton Manning little era, Matt?
That's
what I say.
He had one great year, one decent year, and then won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, but no, for a Raiders fan, yeah, beating Peyton Manning, that was legendary for you guys. Because, I mean, you guys ain't had shit to talk about in, like, 3 decades? And, I mean, to no fault of your own, I mean, I'm sure if you guys could draft your own players, I mean, like, hey, let the fans pick. I'm sure you guys would have hit on at least a few more picks. Shit. But, yeah, no, completely not the Raiders' fault. They had a couple good teams. They had a couple good teams throughout the years, though. I'm not going to say that. Like, they haven't had any good teams, because they have. The problem is, like, a lot of times they tried to build, like, what the NBA does. They try to build, like, a super team. And that really doesn't work out. Like, if you're not building through the draft, it's kind of hard to do that. And I will say this, though. Like I said, the Raiders don't always have, a good front office. And I don't think they have. And I get a lot of flack for this, but I think it's what is it, Al Davis Jr. or what?
Al Davis.
What is that fucked up ass haircut, man? I think that's what it is, man. The haircut's that bad juju. Y'all been bad since that badass haircut came into town, and I mean, shit, haven't shaved that motherfucker off. But nah, for real though, I think they're starting in the right direction. At least with McDaniels, they'll be trying to go in the right direction.
Mark Davis. Okay, Mark Davis. There you go.
Oh, Mark Davis. Now, don't disrespect Al like that. At least he didn't name the bastard after him. He was like, now with a hairline like that. I know, I got all the horrible jokes today, guys. Sorry.
Nah, man, you killed the trivia, man. Man, I gotta get in my bag tonight, man, with the trivia. I gotta go in my bag.
All right. So this is the last topic. Okay. We got 10 minutes left, so I figured we do this like this. So, top 5 edge rushers in the NFL today. All right, guys, come out in the comments. Tell us who is your top 5. Who is your top 5 edge rushers in the NFL today? I'm gonna start and then I'm gonna let you go, Bug. Right?
Get it.
So in this order, I'm gonna say in this order. I'm going to say Nick Bosa.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say TJ Watt. Right.
Mhm.
I'm going to go Von Miller.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to go Max Crosby. And then I'm going to go Micah Parsons.
You left a name out. Ooh, I like that. That was spicy. I like Crosby though.
I
Ooh,
do.
okay.
I do. I feel like the teams and the systems they're in, they had good years last year. They're gonna have even better years this year. Von Miller, it doesn't matter what team you stick him with. He's gonna get you double-digit sacks. And if it's not double-digit sacks, if you put his tackles for loss and his sacks together, that's damn sure double digits, baby. So that's why I'm not leaving Von Miller off the list until he proves he can't. I'm assuming he will.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5-4. So at my 5, I got Hassan Reddick. Man. 16 sacks last season. Him being at like of his age, man. Like I got Reddick at my 5. At 4, I got Brian Burns. Go ahead.
The reason why I didn't put Reddick on mine is because he has something 99% of the other teams don't. He's got a line full of dogs next to him.
No, he do.
So given that type of handfuls to offensive lines and tight ends and running backs and quarterbacks, like, bro, that's, you know what I mean. That's
I can give you that. It make your job easier. I
didn't name any Eagle because like the unfairness of that, but I will say honorable mention, right? Because I did like what Phillips did with the Dolphins, and I think he's definitely going to elevate even more in his second year. And I really do. I'd like to see 12 sacks from him.
He's jacked this year, so he done got big, man. OTAs. We'll talk about that.
Big don't mean everything. Sometimes you get big, you lose that the fluidity.
Yeah,
and that's
being able to move.
He needs to keep that first step.
So I got at my 4, I got Brian Burns.
Okay,
I got Brian Burns at my 4.
Definitely a solid pick.
At my 3, the guy I feel like you disrespected, I got Myles Garrett. How you leave Myles out, man? Then at my 2, I got Nick Bosa. Then at 1, we both had the same. I got Max Crosby, bro. Like, yeah. But I just feel like how you leave Myles out, man.
I mean,
you should know
like
about. You should know.
Again. What do you mean? I should know. Like, bro, he got 1 sack off of us last year, wasn't it? 1 sack.
But I'm just saying, just them being right there, you just know, like. That's one of them guys. That's one of them guys over there, man. That's one of them guys.
Listen, again, I'm going to tell you this. Anybody that's not completely up to par, he's going to dog walk him, and that's where a lot of his stats come in. He's dominant. He's strong. I'm not taking anything away from him.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the numbers he gets to put up. If you look at most of the teams he puts them up against, anybody with an inferior offensive line, he's eating. But if you put a stud in front of him, now he's got to work. That's all I'm saying. That's why these guys, it don't matter who you put in front of. Don't matter who you put in front of Von Miller on the edge. It don't matter. It don't matter who you do Parsons, TJ Watt, Crosby, or Bosa. It don't matter who you put. You put fucking Rodney Stanley. You put Orlando Brown. You put anybody from any team.
I like that. Because I can see that. You put a dog in front of Myles, he's gonna have some trouble. I like that.
Okay. I mean that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying he can't beat them. I'm not saying he can't speed up the pass. I'm not saying he can't disrupt nothing. I'm not saying he can't even get a sack. But I'm saying if you look at where his stats dominate, tell me the teams he's had more than 2 sacks on. He's only done that to the Ravens, I think, twice. He's had more than 1 sack in a game. So, you know what I mean? He's been in the league for some years now. So it ain't like it's brand new.
Okay. All right. Matt came with the smoke, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, a small argument and an honorable mention could have made for Zadarius Smith. Smith, he's been consistent since, I mean, literally when he left the Ravens, we picked Matt Judon over Zadarius Smith. And I think that was one of the dumbest moves we did.
Man, I think when I was doing some when I was doing off-season move grades or whatever, and I was looking at it, I think he had like, what was it? Most pressures on the quarterback. Most pressures on the quarterback last year. Yeah, so like I can see that. I like Za'Darius.
Yeah, no, I mean,
but then like you're saying, I mean, but Hunter didn't have as good as of a year last year. So I guess, but he don't have a bad defense either. With the Vikings, he didn't have a super bad defense as far as where he was playing at. He had some players.
Yeah.
I mean, then they lost. Oh yeah, okay. I like that, Mac. Okay, I like that. I didn't even think about that with Miles.
Oh yeah. So now I'm just going through making sure we hit every single topic, bro. I think we hit all of them.
Yeah, man.
I got all the trivia. I got all the trivia done too.
Man, y'all. No, I
don't. Last topic. Yes, let's
go.
Let's go. One more. Here we go.
What we doing? Let me know.
What team do you see making the NFL playoffs this year that was not in the playoffs last year? I'm going to go first, right? I'll say this again. What team do you see making the NFL playoffs this year that was not in the playoffs last year? I'm going to take the easy one, so you have to think for a minute. I'm going to take the Jets. I'm going to say the Jets.
Take my shit.
I'm going to say the Jets make it to the playoffs.
Okay. So
I think that Aaron Rodgers did enough to elevate the team to get to the playoffs at the very least. If not, at least, I mean, I really think that they can definitely get to the AFC Championship if that defense plays lights out and Aaron Rodgers completely elevates that offense and gets like fully committed into that system and they get gelling and they get that timing right. Woo! I mean, I just see them at least winning 1 or 2 games in the postseason. If not, it's kind of a bust for them at that point.
Sheesh, man. Somebody that didn't make it. Man, you done threw that out there. So now I gotta go.
Oh, I sent it last night. I sent it in the chat last night.
I know. I'm just thinking now. So now, okay. I'm gonna go. You hit me with this one, Matt. Mac, that came with the smoke. I go Detroit. I go Detroit.
There
I'll
you
say
go.
Detroit. I'll say Detroit.
I was hoping either you or D-Hop would be on here. One of y'all would take Detroit. I'm taking it. And then somebody else would have to take something.
They division, man. I take Detroit this year. I'll take Detroit. They're gonna be in there. They got now the quarterback situation. I've been trying to keep up with that. OTAs, we're gonna see what's going on with that. But as far as off-season moves, defense, offense, I can see them. They solid. They pretty solid. I can see Detroit. I go Detroit. I take Detroit. I like that. Okay, I like Detroit.
For sure. I definitely
get my boy Gibbs, man. My boy Gibbs, get some smoke out there.
Yeah.
They picked up Gardner. Okay.
I mean, because the whole thing is like another sleeper team is the Colts. As much as I fucking hate the Colts, they're a sleeper team, dude. Because if Richardson can go in there and he knocked like they set that system up right, he could be nasty with the Colts, bro. He could be. We see he got a deep arm. If they do the play action pass and they run through the pistol, and then they turn around and let one of them boys like burners fling that bitch 40, 50 yards, bro, you ain't gonna tell me. They gonna get them in. They gonna get them to load the box. Especially if they let Richardson run a few times, and teams are gonna start looking at it just like they did with Lamar Jackson. The only difference is Lamar Jackson really didn't have the weapons over the top. So, man, this gonna be a great year for the NFL, man.
I can't wait, man.
How about that? I ain't even gonna front you though. Like on some real shit. Looking at the time. I literally wrote this whole fucking show to be 2 hours long and pretty much
shout out to that boy Mac, man. Mac attack, man. Mac spicy bets, man. You feel me, bro? Held it down today. He came through, man. Mac spicy picks, man.
I know.
Make sure y'all
I didn't have time to resize the image, so it fit perfect. That's only part of it. It's got a whole top thing too, but I'll make sure I have it set up for tomorrow. I'll make sure we're good to go, fellas. But all right, let's do it. Let's shout out to SeatGeek. All right, to get $20 off your order, use the promo code DHopkins. All right, go ahead, bud.
Hey man, that's all we got for y'all today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I might do some NBA scouting reports, going over some film, just talking about a little bit, talk about some NBA rumors, just a little bit of rumor talk, some draft talk, getting ready for summer league. It's the Darion Hopkins show, man. Shout out my boy Mac, man. Came with that smoke today, man. Good fucking show, Mac, man.
Yeah, man.
Good fucking show, man.
I tried, bro. So look, this is what I do, and especially Darren, if you're watching, now you can hear it. Like one day a week, I will. I'll set up an episode. I'll give you the topics. I'll run through trivia. I like the trivia shit. I really think we can bounce off one another with it.
Yeah,
and especially when it's changing. Now I will say this though, like I will try to modernize it for the next time. But I ain't gonna.
No, don't dumb it down. Don't dumb it down. Come with that. Nah, I personally don't come with that smoke, man. Every time I need the 1972 picks. I need that. I need who was the number one scorer and who was leading in rushing yards in 1984. I need those. We need those, man. Keep those coming.
It does. Look, man. That's what a lot of people like. Man, that's super hard. But I tell you what, it might have been super hard. But guess what? You just learned today. You learned who's the all-time interception leader, Paul Cruz.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? What's that old saying? If they reaching, let's teach them. All right. So,
yeah, man. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
This is the Darion Hopkins show, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Tune back in tomorrow. We'll be back on at 5:30, man. Peace.
Peace.